Rockets have the steal. Tucker to Capella. James Harden fires for two. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Here's a chance from long range. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, they could have had a nice lead. Now, we got dogfight.
Lynn, guarded by CP3. Big stuff, and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Harden. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Kawhi Leonard picked up by Paul, and they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Team foul number 2. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Houston.
Leonard. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find.
Rockets have the ball. Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. 3 for 4. Good start.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Baseline drive. Leonard. Short jumper off the mark. Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Now Paul with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. To P.J. Tucker. Defense making the ball handler work. Tucker. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Beyond the arc for 3. Hits the trifecta.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. After 1, let's do it here in the second quarter. Rockets in control of the basketball. Oh, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Paul. Well defended. That is great vision to set it up. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Harden. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by possessions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
With the flush, taking on all comers.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. James Harden, 3 for 6 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. you actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lowry, Capella's on him. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Shot won't go.
Just the thought of coming into the lane amongst the trees, that shot was altered before he even took it.
Curling inside to Ibaka. Clint Capella blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Maybe a message was being sent there. I'm just not too sure what it was.
Mike D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. Ibaka to Lowry.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Ibaka.
Right. Double.
And he'll head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Harden with the basketball. They trail by 2 to Capella. Harden. The Raptors able to clear the board. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 2-point advantage. To Ibaka. Fires the 3 off the iron. No good.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Ibaka to Lowry.
Screen come.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Oh, you can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Tucker. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Not that time.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Harden can't go down. Smothering defense. Lowry into the front court. Leads 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Clint Capella able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensive.
Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lowry to Gasol. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Houston takes over. Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Down low, Capella. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lowry into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, where is he the best shooter? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 post presence.
Lowry to Leonard. 4-3. And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker for 3. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time. And he dunks it down for 2. Layup's good at the buzzer. Not come to an end. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's in the hands of James Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lowry matched up with P.J. Tucker. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Lowry with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Harden with it up top. The deficit is 6. Lets it fly from long range, and James Harden, not sure why he was so wide open there.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Danny Green from long range. Not that time. Harden into the front court. His guys down 3. To Paul. Trying to cash in. Shot by Paul. No good. The follow won't go either. Lowry to Danny Green. Kawhi Leonard. The rebound comes down to Paul. Gordon with it. They're down 3. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Paul into the front court. Down 3. Here's a chance from long range. And Chris Paul, veteran move. Well defended, still buries the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lowry. Oh, bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
And Chris Paul, he's been doing that for years. Wide open look, and he buries it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Capella to Paul. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Harden in possession. Leads 3. Flushes it home. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Eric Gordon. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Houston Rockets are in the penalty. Subbing in.
Lynn. Off the mark. No good. Harden in possession. Leads 5. Now ready to shoot at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
There we go. Yes, sir.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lynn throws it up, flushes down the slam.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Harden with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Down to Fareed. Around the perimeter. That pass taken away by Toronto. Jeremy Lin. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Fareed fires the 3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Great feed. Serge Ibaka slams it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Here's Leonard for 2. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Serge Ibaka. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Paul. Rebound taken by Toronto. Nice pass to set things up. Lynn here against Harden. Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
That misses with a second to go. The quarter comes to an end. The Raptors have the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the third.
And just because the numbers on the scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Leonard smothering D. 4-3. Missed it. To Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down. Leonard. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Taken by the Raptors.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Leonard. Good offense, beating good defense.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Clint Capella at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 48% free throw shooter. So Lowry, a pass taken away by the Rockets. Capella down low and finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lowry hardens on him. To Leonard. Clint Capella sends it away. 8 now. Gordon with it. His guys trail now by 4. Capella, now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Serge Ibaka, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be creative. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Probing the defense. Lowry to Gasol. For 3, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Marc Gasol.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Harden, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Paul across the timeline. His guys down by 9. Has a look. And strokes it.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Got it. Lowry to Leonard. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Tucker to Paul. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. It stays with Houston. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Lowry matched up with Paul. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense. You can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
And Tucker with the rebound. Gordon with it. Down by 15. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Leonard. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Harden. And he finishes at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Eric Gordon. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Across the timeline.